Hey trappers, Jason Vance here, Advanced Predator Management. I just wanted to share with you a location um, that I was able to trap in southwest Kansas this past year. And it is a feedlot. And I just would like to show you, if you ever have a chance to trap in one of these locations, what you can catch and what they do produce. Because every coyote within 10 miles of that feedlot knows that there's usually a dead pile there. They have to do their part, the feedlots do, and keep the dead piles cleaned up. So they're in and out a lot. Um, One day you'll come in and there'll be 3 cows there. The next day they'll be gone. So I think that these coyotes move into these locations knowing that there's food there, and they want to get in there and get what they can. And I think that they also know that it disappears quick too. So um, if you are able to set one of these locations, just set it hard, set a lot of traps, and I myself like to try to keep my bait to one bait and one lure. I use my own bait and lure, which can be bought through Bailey's Trapping Supplies out of New Hampshire. There's a logo here with his website where you can purchase it on this video. But take a look at this location. If you can find one of these locations and set it up, by all means do it, because it's a lot of fun. You learn a lot and you see a lot. So take a look at this and let me know what you think. 6 for 7 here. Just the feedlot, but to rack up some numbers, these are the places to catch a lot of coyotes. So here we are. We're on this feedlot here. I've just been picking away at them. This set over here, these 2 sets over here have been the ones that have been producing lately. Last 2 days I've gotten one here on this here, but this morning, pulling in here, have another 2 sitting over here. Just another great location. These coyotes are in here trying to pick up some. Well, there's a dead pit. There's a dead pile over behind my truck over here, but yeah, just a great location. You got a big pasture down back with a fence line coming up through. These coyotes are just up in here running around, seeing what they can get. Here we are with another triple off of this location. This set location just keeps catching and catching. I think this is maybe 25, 26 coyotes off this one location here. Okay, I'm gonna put in a set here that's been actually pretty productive for me down here this year, as well as the mouse hole slash pack rat hole that I've been using. It's a fur patch. Back home in my state of Maine, we're not allowed to use real fur. So I went to this idea here of just a piece of fake fur that you could pick up at your local Walmart or fabric store. And what I do is I pin it to the ground, and then put some lure on it. And coming down here earlier in the season, when the ground was really, really hard, I wasn't able to even somewhat punch a hole in. So I went to pinning these to the ground. So I'm going to show you the set here. Get a set in here. I already have my trap staked here. I'm going to chop it out a little bit more. As you can see, this ground is hard. Now with this set, I like to set my traps a little bit different. I put the trap levers horizontal instead of going vertical towards the attractor that I'm going to use. So here we go. So I like to get it bedded in there. And the key too is with these coyotes is making sure that your trap bed is bedded solid. I don't want him to step on any part of this trap and have it move, because all it does is just starts them to dig, you know, because they're smelling an odor and now they feel something move underneath your foot, and I just think that, you know, to them it's a mouse. Sometimes I think that's what happens when I catch some of the coyotes by both front feet, that they're basically just pouncing on it because maybe they felt something under their foot move with the odor and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over here so you can see. So as you can see, I got my trap bed bedded with the levers going side to side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to, as you can see, that's pretty hard. When you can pound a nail into the ground, there you go. So as you can see, that's how my trap is, and I'm going to cover it over. Again, like I said, I do not use a pan cover whatsoever, and I haven't had any issues with it. What I like to do is pull that down a little bit so it looks like it's covered. So I'm going to set this back over. And again, just sift dirt over. It's basically a flat set, but like I said, this thing is work for me down here. And I still try to force him to give him a spot to step, which is going to be right there. Sometimes you can take a dirt clog, put it here, and then what I like to do is I just like to take, because I know that back home coyotes like skunks. After a skunk kill, or sometimes they even kill them while they're in the trap. So I'm going to take my long distance call and just squirt it on top of that. And that is a finished set. You can take and put a little bit of coyote urine on it. Again, I give him 3 different places to smell because I want him to move his feet back and forth. You can also take and put a gland lure. Again, it's just so that it's to cause him to move his feet back and forth. So there you have it, folks. A flat set fur patch. It's basically a fur patch with a flat set. there you go, folks. That's the finished set. You can see the fur patch up there. I got some subtle guiding here. You know, you just want that coyote to come in, and he's going to put his nose on that, and once he puts his nose on it, the trap pan is right there. Like I said, I guided him a little bit here, a little bit there, and you just give him 3 spots to smell. Try it out. It works really well. Hope this helps.